The Algoma region is known for many farms and locally grown food, including produce, poultry, eggs, beef, and even bison meat. Local farmer John Karhi owns and operates a bison farm out in Deborah, Ontario, just outside Sault Ste. Marie. He is encouraging everyone to support local farmers in the Algoma region.
Yeah, like I say, we started about 20 years ago in Buffalo. I think we started with 5 to begin with, and then the next year we added another 15. We've always kept back our females for breeding stock, and then we exchange out the bulls all the time to keep buying higher quality breeding bulls. And over the 20 years, we've expanded the herd up to somewhere around 400 right now. We're very plus this year's calves. So we're not exactly sure the exact count of them till we handle them again. Since we've had them, we've seen that they do well in this part of the country. The winter doesn't bother them at all. Snowstorms, they'll be standing right out in the middle of the field. They don't go in the bush or anything, and they do very well on the pasture system that we're running them through. Yeah, we do an intensive grazing system with the buffalo. They're out year round. In the summer months, we move them. We try to move them weekly from pasture to pasture. What you've seen earlier running across the road, they're just moving from one pasture to the next. And as you can see, they get pretty excited to get to the new grass. Every time you move them, they get there pretty quick. As soon as you open the gates, they know where they're going. It's good for the animals. It keeps the grass with the high nutrient value for them, so they grow a lot better, a lot healthier. But it's also good for the land. It keeps all the grass growing at a very steady rate, and it spreads out the nutrients very well. We've noticed a really big difference since we started rotating them, and it's working very well. It's a real natural way to raise them. That's the way they would have been raised out in the prairies in Western Canada and the United States. So we're trying to mimic the same system, and it does seem to work very well. We do sell, most of our meat goes out of the 17 East Trading Post. Dave and Shelley McDonald own the trading post, and we've moved a freezer into there, so we have most of our frozen cuts there with steaks and roasts. And the Crimson Ridge Golf Course has it on their menu now, so they do buy the local bison off of us. The Lighthouse restaurant in Richards Landing also been carrying our buffalo burgers for a few years now, and also Deborah Market we've got a freezer down there, and they're starting to sell it when the market's open in Deborah. We're hoping to move into the Sioux. We'll find a store in the Sioux that we'll put a freezer in, and that will start expanding the markets as the herd starts expanding. All the money you spend on food, the local people are producing stays in the community, so it builds a stronger community. You get to know where your food is coming from, and like I say, if people don't support the local farmer, then if they're not around, the alternative is definitely not very good. So.
Last winter, we had a grazing specialist come from Alberta who talked to a group of farmers about pasture management and this intensive grazing system. And so John was able to attend this event and learn how his farm could be more economically and environmentally sustainable by using the intensive grazing management. It's important to realize that Algoma district has a lot of really unique products. Anything from bison to lamb to goat, and bison is a very lean meat. We are seeing it in different restaurants in Sault Ste. Marie, and it's a nice lean alternative to beef, and some people even prefer it. Algoma Buy Fresh has a new directory out this year. It just came out, and on that directory we have over 30 farms. We also have a website called byalgoma.ca, and on that site people can search for products like bison and just get to know who's producing the food in the local area.
For additional information on local farms like Grand North Bison, you can visit the Algoma Buy Fresh Facebook page. For Shaw TV, I'm David Carlascio.